About the usability testing for my course in blended learning for the radiography curriculum. And I actually did two different kinds of surveys. One was really just strictly usability testing. I did have 5 people do my usability testing: the program director for the Rad Tech program, the chair of all of imaging services, 2 radiography faculty that actually like blended learning, and 1 faculty that is a very traditional teacher, very traditional learning, very resistant to digital learning or blended learning. And I want you to know that I held that position as the most resistant until I joined this ADL program. So I think it's very important to make note of that. So first I want to show you the responses for the usability testing. So I definitely think I had the right people looking at the course. First, the survey, again, there's 5 responses. Was it adequate to introduce you to the course, and any suggestions for improving that section? So a couple of people said, yeah. One of them said they liked it. We need to move away from traditional learning. Maybe a why should we do this section? And so based on that, I actually did go in and add an actual welcome video that explains why I'm doing this course at all, what the purpose of the course is. So I felt that was super important. And so I did go back and add that. Were the course goals and objectives clear? Everybody's either strongly agreed or agreed. I think it's going to be easy for you to pick out based on this survey who was the resistant person, which is the technology resistant person. Do you feel the activities aligned with the assessment? I did get 100% on that. Did the testing spark interest for you in the course content? And that actually was all really good too. Any areas that you did not feel intuitive as you worked through them? I did put it on Google Classroom. We have Brightspace at the college, but I can't create a course in Brightspace without permission. But now I do have permission after I have done this course this way. So I will be creating it in Brightspace. How do you feel about the design of the modules? Most people liked it. They don't, except for they didn't want the homework piece. And then from a usability perspective, they maybe working the program would change my mind. And so I did actually have them go back and work through the program, and I have another survey for that as well. And then any other areas of suggestion or concern that you feel should be addressed before we launch the course. And several people said additional resources. And so I did actually, at the very end, I had already added some resources, but I put a continue learning section, which had a lot of resources that I have used in this blended learning program, the entire LDL program, but also in just creating this course. And then a few different videos on some other digital tools and some other blended learning things. So again, I did have them go back and actually work through the course content, and then kind of not work through all the course content. I was lucky that the program director actually said, go, everybody that she wants to do this, please take your time to do this. I sat with the faculty to do it separately, 3 separate faculty to do it, and then the program director and the board chair actually worked through it on their own. And so I did get some feedback in that area as well, which is just, do you feel like you were engaged in the course? You felt supported in the course? Did it help you solve problems? Were you able to engage with your classmates in meaningful discussions? Those kind of things. And then group projects. But again, they didn't actually work through all those things. They just kind of looked at the platform and how that was set up to do that. And so a few of them did say that maybe some more discussions would be better. The digital tools again, and some next steps. And the person that doesn't want to do technology had something kind of negative to say about everything, which is to be expected, which is why the course is being created, while I'm going to make it the best it could possibly be before they engage in it. But luckily, because I have support of the program director and the board chair. They will be working through it whether they want to work through it or not. So overall usability testing was thumbs up. I did go back and add a few things because of that.